What's good, y'all? I'm here with another video. Just wanted to talk to y'all for a second. Don't mind the background noise. My fan is on. It's hot outside. I know I got a hoodie, so it's ironic, but don't worry about it. So I wanted to talk to y'all about this situation. Basically, I don't know how to describe this situation in like a couple words, but we just talk about it. So I was watching a video. I think it was an I'm Dante video. He was reacting to Dante was reacting to like one of these like content creators, and like they had like, I guess they were on the verge of like falling off or whatever. Um, and so the dude was like, he was going up, like he was going up, he was getting all these views and everything, and pretty much like, he started doing other shit, and it eventually like backfired on him. You know what I mean? Um, so and this isn't I'm not saying the dude is wrong, but this isn't like anybody who's done like any like EDP shit. Like this ain't no like none of those type of allegations or anything like that. I think that like he got beat up at a bar or some shit like that. I forgot the dude's name. He was like light skinned or some shit. So and he talked to animals. I think his name was Brother Nature or some shit like that. So like it made me think about like people will go very far to make sure you fail. And I know I made a video about failure already, but this is a whole nother type of situation. People will go out of their way to see you be miserable. Misery loves company. And the reason I said it is because um, notice how like your favorite like creator or like actor and entertainer, whatever, say your favorite famous person, right? Or somebody that you know that's really famous. Let's say that they're doing well off, they're doing amazing, but then out of nowhere these allegations come and they just fuck their whole vibe up. Granted, most of the times it be necessary, like for all the weirdos, y'all know what I'm talking about, for all the weirdos that get caught doing that weird shit, that's, you know what I mean. But it'd be a situation where like a motherfucker have a tweet from like 20 years ago, 10, 20 years ago, and they were probably like 12 years old or some shit like that, 11, 12, 10 years old, whatever, right? And somebody will bring it up, right? And resurface it back on the internet just to like, just to hold that person. And like 9 times out of 10 it's probably racist, or it's just some out of pocket shit. And sometimes it be necessary, sometimes it don't, cause you could tell like if some sentences that are said, you could tell it was a product of its time. You know what I mean? Like gay jokes, like homophobic jokes, stuff like that. Not saying that it's right, but it was a product of its time. You know what I mean? Just saying out of pocket shit. And it's funny. It's funny to me because the people who be on the internet and see this shit and be like getting mad at this shit or whatever, it's like you never give anybody a chance to redeem themselves because you're already bashing them for something that they did 10 years ago. And it probably wasn't even that major. That's my thing. If it's not that major, then like it's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like like if it ain't that serious, like it's not like the motherfucker committed murder or anything or just did a crazy crime. If they just said like some blasphemous shit that wasn't really that crazy, it was just a product of its time, I feel like people just need to be like, damn, that was what it was at that time. And they probably, was just joking around, and they probably don't think the same way now. But nobody gets that chance because people are already ready to criticize them for something that they did years ago, but not the person that they are now. And that don't mean that that person has changed because they haven't started saying the shit again, but you're not giving anybody a chance to even like redeem themselves or even like say anything, you know what I'm saying? It's like that'll be on your record forever. You know what I mean? It's like when somebody gets accused of doing a crime, especially if you're in the light of the internet. Like, bro, that's gonna be with you forever, my nigga. Especially if it's like, especially if it got something to do with like any like weirdo shit, bro, that you didn't do, but because you're on the internet and because they accused you of it, it will always be there. Because even if you didn't do it, bro, it will always be there, just because it surfaced and it was a rumor. So people will look at you differently, even though you didn't do it. That's insane. But yeah, like people don't like. I realize people don't really have a lot. That people have a lot of time on their hands, because there's no way in hell that you're going out of your way to look up old tweets and find, or just anything, just find some dirt on this person from years ago just to spread hate. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like, and it's not like it's not like somebody just came across it. No, you really have to look for that stuff to like, you really have to look for that stuff, and take the time out of your day to find a tweet that they posted that says some crazy shit. Like, you have no life, my nigga. Like, you have no life. And that's pretty sad, because a lot of people on the internet, especially Twitter, I heard, like, people on Twitter are like, they get offended by anything. And like, they always blaming somebody for something. Like, it never fails. Like, accusations left and right. And as soon as they see the accusation, it's yeah, as soon as they see like something, like a situation happen with you, it's always the same shit that happens every time, no matter who it is. It's always the, damn, I can't believe he did this. I can never look at that person the same way. Oh, I always knew something was weird about that person. Man, I don't really pay attention to this person, but I'm glad that they got into, fell off, or something, like just some negative shit. And then it's always like that. I think that's the three. What's the fourth one? I think it's a fourth one. I don't think I can name a fourth one right now. But it lingers with you for the rest of your time. People will go under your comments to make hate comments, or go out of their way. They claim that they don't watch you anymore. They don't even pay attention to you anymore. But be the first person under your comments to comment something negative. It's crazy. It's crazy. And like I said, some people deserve it. Some people don't. Because some situations are not that serious. Some of them are very serious. But the internet would treat the shit the same way. They would treat it the same way. Whether it look like, let's say a situation, right? And I don't really got no dirt on me. I don't do shit. I don't even be on social media if it ain't YouTube or Twitch or whatever. I don't even be on social, like Twitter and Instagram. I don't even be on that shit. So yeah. But let's just give an example. Let's just say I would have said maybe like in 2015, right? Let's say I said in 2015. I don't want to say nothing too crazy that'll get me fucking demonetized. But let's say I hated, right? Let's say I hated black people, right?
You what?
Let's say I just say I hate black people, right? Which I don't. I don't hate them. I love black people. I'm black myself. Let's just say I said that, right? I'm doing well off. I'm, helping people out. I'm, having all these endorsements and everything. A motherfucker go out of their way to see that tweet, scrolling through my old tweets, will find that tweet and be like, oh my God, I can't believe he said this. Probably don't even know the context of it or anything. Be like, oh my God, I can't believe he said this. And I'm being generous here because Twitter goes all the way back to fucking 2007, 8? So I think it came after MySpace or one of them, but like, come on, bro. How do you, like, people always try to like Like the people on the internet always try to say that they forgive and they accept people, but like be digging up old shit. Like it makes no sense to me, man. Like it do make sense, but it don't make sense. It makes sense on some occasions, but at other times it don't. You know what I'm saying? Like another thing that I wanted to talk about too is when we see people like arguing, like having beef with each other, like let's say it's let's say it's two content creators, right? Or two whoever, right? That are known on the internet. And they say like they wait until they have a problem with you to expose you about your stuff, right? So notice how every time you hear beef, right? They always say, you know, somebody always say, "Oh, I got dirt on you." You know what I mean? And it be major dirt too, like pedo allegations, all of that shit. Like, and I just be thinking in my head, why would you wait till you get on that person, like to that person get on your bad side? If you know that person a weirdo, or you know that person has done some weird shit, you shouldn't keep that to yourself, like at all. You know what I mean? Like, cause that's different from the person going through the trauma. No. You just know about this. You need to tell people about this. And I get it. Some people say that Hollywood will get you out of here. You know, some people, you know, they think about the food that they need to put on the table and stuff like that. But if your morals are like, you know what I mean? If you got good morals, if you know somebody around you is weird or just like on some bullshit, you need to let that be known before they get on your bad side and you want to make like videos exposing them and shit like that. Like that's why when people like when people make videos like that, like shit that they already knew about and they're just not exposing it, it's like yeah, you thank you for letting me know that this nigga's weird, but like why didn't you say it sooner? You know what I mean? Why didn't you let anybody know sooner? You know what I'm saying? Like you're weird. You're weird for keeping that information. You know what I'm saying? Like you're weird for keeping that. Or like I don't know. Is am I wrong in that or like do y'all understand what I'm saying? Because I like people are weird, man. People are weird. People are weird. Like yeah, they're weird. They're weird, man. They're weird.